Do you guys want to know more about job markets? The students here? So let's try to do that. So we have Meena Dowlwani is one of the renowned HR personalities. She has 20 years of experience. She has been in this role for quite some time. She has an organization called Destination CEO, and she is the CEO of that firm. So I will invite her here. I did not tell earlier, but what we are trying to do is contain 10 minutes as presentation and maximum 2 to 3 minutes of question answers. So that's where we will start. So Meena ji will talk about jobs, networking, opportunities, and she is also a teacher or a professor at the Humber College for quite some time. And so she will be here to talk about some practical things, what you all should know. And she accepted our invite right away. She is here with her son, and he is a student as well, right? So thank you for coming, and the stage is for you.
Do I need a mic? Seriously. Do I need a mic? My outdoor voice is pretty loud, right? I mean, after all, I teach almost 250 students every semester.
It was because the mic was off.
And there it goes. How's everybody doing today? When I walked in, and I just walked in, I looked around the room and I said to my friend there, students to dikh nahi rahe hain? Ye job seekers hain? So, tell me, how many of you are students over here? Raise your hands. Cool. Oh, Dhawal's also a student. All right. Okay, there you go. How many of you are job seeking? Not a lot, right? Not a lot. Now, I have a presentation, but it's okay. We will... That's right. You know, that's the beauty of networking. We're having trouble with our connections. So thank you so much for that. That's one thing that we all focus on. So as you heard, my name is Meena Dowlwani. The easiest way to remember my name, you think about yourself, you go me, shake your head violently and go, nah. And this way you won't forget my name because it's a part of you, right? So the biggest part about networking and why networking is so important is that we are all seeking something or the other in our lives. We have a dream. When we were kids, we were superheroes. We could think about anything and we could achieve just about anything because there was nobody telling us you can't do it. But as we grow older, and as we start getting to know people, our parents start inflicting certain values on us and say, beta, beti, ye karna hai, ye nahi karna hai. I'm talking in Hindi, assuming just looking at faces, everybody knows Hindi. Is there anybody who doesn't know Hindi? Other than my son, everybody knows Hindi. So cool. So parents start saying, you know, engineer banna hai beta. Accountant banna hai, ye banna hai, wo banna hai. And then we start going to school, aise nahi karo, waise nahi karo, and teachers. And we start learning things more about what we cannot do or we shouldn't do versus what we want to do and how we can achieve that. So if there's anything that you take away from here today, is I want you to look around the room and see all of these wonderful people wearing suits who have achieved what you may be thinking of achieving. I want you to think about the Toronto job market. I brought my son over here today because he is the prime example and my inspiration. He was born with a lot of challenges, and he grew up with a lot of challenges. But he had a passion, And his passion is the reason why Destination CEO started, and why I am able to proudly say that I have influenced and supported thousands, not hundreds, but thousands of people in achieving their jobs. And that is from the beauty of networking. When I started at Humber College, I noticed that the employment rates for the newcomer program, because I started in the newcomer program, were pretty low. And the biggest challenge for that was getting through to the hiring manager. So I thought, how about I have a party? And I bring in all of these hiring managers based on what the students aspire to be, where they want to work, and just have a celebration. So it was coming to Christmas time, so we had this holiday party. I got all of the students to list companies that they want to work for. I contacted those companies, invited these employers, and we had a party, and you won't believe what happened. By the end of that year, now remember, it was around Christmas time, so the end of the year was in a few weeks, right? 100%, not joking, 100% of those newcomers in that newcomer program got employed. So then, you know, people that are around you, "Arey, this must be luck. Ye to fluke ho gaya. Aise thodi hota hai." You don't get jobs like that. I said, "ठीक है, कोई बात नहीं, हम फिर करेंगे." So that very year, well, the following year, I was teaching about 250 tech students. This was careers in tech is what I teach at Humber College. So I decided, I taught all of my students how to research organizations and to take one step further and research people that they want to work under. And I contacted those people. I said, my students really want to work, you know, for a leader like yourself. We have a class. I'm not kidding with you. There were more than 150 students in that particular class. And I said, we have a class in which we want our students to be able to do their elevator pitch, to share their dreams with you. Would you mind coming and marking them as a part of their final exam? And out of that event, 98% of students got hired, just by sharing their dream, their passion, and their purpose. Mason has his own story on how he got his first job. Let me hand it over to him.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you. I'm kind of nervous, so please bear with me. But I started in Destination CEO when it first started in 2014. I was just a little kid. My mom needed volunteers. What am I going to say? No? Oh, is this for me? Oh, thank you. So then I was able to use, so while I was volunteering at Destination CEO, I was able to use that experience to put it towards my resume. And through that, I was hoping that I'd be able to find a job through Indeed, through all these websites that people always tell me, oh yeah, just go on the internet, look for a job. So I did that, and while applying, I realized I wasn't getting any hits. Over a year went by, nothing replied to me. So then I was talking to my friends one day, and my friend was like, hey man, I'm a team leader at Cineplex, maybe you should apply here, use my contact. And I was like, okay, sure. So I applied for that, and I got the job. You know, I did the interview and everything, and it went well. So I did that. I went to my full potential. I became a team leader eventually, and then I started training people. Those people became team leaders. And then as I progressed, I found I maxed out all the opportunities I could, and then I decided to go full-time with Destination CEO, becoming a digital marketing expert and manager, and helping out. Because networking, sorry, I forgot the word. Networking is more than just meeting new people. It's creating these relationships and finding opportunities through these relationships so that you can have a better future. So my mom will continue on.
70% of jobs are not advertised. So how do you get to those 70%? And it's called the hidden job market. So I have a challenge here for all of you. Look right, look left. Meet somebody today, talk to them about your passion and your purpose. Don't be stuck on what job you want, because the minute you start talking job, the answer is, I'm not the right person. So talk about your passion and your purpose. Take a selfie, probably near one of these nice boards, or the flyer, or the background here. Tag the person on LinkedIn and post it. By doing that, not only are you showcasing your profile, but you are also showcasing your profile to their entire network. Tag us, follow us, so that we can invite you to our employer engagement event, which is happening in a couple of weeks, where we have more than 40 employers coming. Now, obviously, I cannot invite all of you, so it will be the top 3 posts that tag us that we will invite. Does anybody have any questions? Now, very quickly, I want to do a very quick activity. Dhaval, I just need 1 minute.
Yeah, for sure. Please go ahead.
Does everybody have LinkedIn over here? Yes? And you have your cell phones with you? Okay, pull it out. Let's connect with everybody that's in the room. So on your LinkedIn app, on your cell phone, which reminds me, my cell phone's at the back, if you go on the bottom where there are 2 people, you see my network? You tap on that. Did you tap on that? You know what? Because we're running out of time, what I'm going to suggest is at the end of this event, when there's networking time, if you guys can find me, we will connect with everybody in this room, and we will tag them to our post. How's that? And you will immediately build 100 connections or connections with every single person over here. Okay? Thank you very much. I hope that you take away the importance of networking and you make at least 1 strong connection before you leave today. Have a great afternoon, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you.